Good. Have a good day. You're dismissed. Goodbye. It's probably 5-0 coming up now. Yep. So they have the victim in the back over there. 5-0 did show. The hell? You did on camera. So there's 2 other cops over here. And they are all I guess they're getting witnesses, gathering evidence, you know, doing what cops do. Cops should be doing, especially in hit and runs and shit. Get people fighting, not getting along. We've seen over there in Romulus, the same.
I'm going to have you back up, sir. We're investigating a crime that occurred here.
Okay.
All right. And this is part of the crime scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
I don't need to tell you where.
Where?
Away from here, away from the patrol cars.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you one time to move. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna move.
And that's it.
Why are you being all dumb with me?
I'm not being dumb with you.
Yeah, you are. You just come up all
because you're bothering
aggressive.
us. We're trying to investigate.
Well, I'm bothering you.
You are.
I wasn't talking to you. No, you're in my. You came to me. You came to me.
You're in our crime scene.
Look, I'm gonna back up. You need to shut the fuck up and get out of my face.
Sir.
You came to me.
Mr.
Remember that.
Because you're not.
Hey, look, guys. See, that's what he's talking about.
This is
that's
all
what
crime
he's talking
scene.
about. You didn't have to. You didn't have to do it like that, though. But you didn't have to do that.
I'm not asking you. I'm telling you.
I am.
Leave.
Shut the fuck up.
Leave now, please.
You're a moron. See, this is what makes you a tyrant. You're a tyrant.
All right.
You hate the press. I got you. Don't worry. You need to put up tape. Put up tape, lame.
Just got here.
I don't answer to you, lame. Remember that. Little pussy ass. Look at this. Try to exploit his supremacy on me. Win! Him come up in a crime scene that I didn't tape off. Watch that complaint I put on you. I am, because you don't have no tape up and you're still not doing it. So the camera's watching it. So when it goes in front of a judge, you're going to be in the wrong, not me. Watch. I know the law. You don't. You just enforce whatever you feel, because that's what the camera's going to show. You're enforcing your feelings as usual. And that's what makes you a tyrant, dictator. And maybe the state's attorney finally got a hold of them to tell them they were committing tyranny. You know, 3 or 4 years from now, all that's going to come out. That's how all investigations work. Call 287-6611. Let them know that you guys will just go back and look at the officer. That's the same one as I have as my logo when I'm doing my StreamYards. That's him. Little butthurt little bitch. That's what he is. He's a butthurt little bitch. He come up all, win. No tape, no scene. You guys put the law in on seizing, the state law on seizing crime scenes. See, that's what his butt buddy that had to leave the force because of that, because he put his hands on me. He was about to do the same thing. Under duress, I backed up because I'm a handicapped man. I don't need no tyrant bully putting his hands on me because he thinks he can. Because they all know I'm not a threat. All of them know I'm not a threat. That's what makes them a bitch. This is why we got to record them, guys. If you don't record them, you guys, we can't expose it. Always record the police. Everywhere you go, record them, especially Taylor. You see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 cops here, and none of them are putting up tape. Right now, I can go all over this if I want to because I'm on a public sidewalk. And now it's turned into, guess what else it's turned into? It's turned into a protest because he came up and violated my First Amendment right. So it looks like somebody come over the curb, guys, before that guy committed prior restraint. Because that's what he did. He committed prior restraint. It looks like somebody came over the curb and, you know, I don't record victims, of course. I'm glad I wasn't here to see it. But obviously there's a hat in the driveway over there. See it, guys? See, you can't. No, this is why I'm rude to them. I will always be rude to tyrants, ever. Because they'll exploit their supremacy over all the time, and they're wrong. There's class actions talking about right now. These people have no idea what's coming. And that's okay. Because we, the people, outmatch them any day of the week. Ain't nothing but, they're tyrants and bullies. They like bullying people. That's what they do best. You see how he got up? You see how strong he got up? You see how he wanted to show a sign of force instead of saying, hey, you mind? You're standing. See that right there? You know I would have backed up. You guys already know it. I was starting to as he started. But he got too aggressive. And that's when you got to tell him to f off. If you don't tell him to f off, nobody else will. Bootlickers will not know their rights. You need to put up some tape, guys. Your partner, your compadre, your communist is not following the rules. You guys need to put up the tape, man, or otherwise I'm not going to know the demarcation line. You guys can't just keep pointing and telling me to go. That don't work. Supreme Court's already made freaking case law on that. All right, see ya. See, there are some good cops here. I'm sure he didn't agree with that. It's just that other tyrant that he's with. That was him retaliating because he knows the state's attorney is coming down on them guys. They're getting a reputation for sitting here harassing people while breaking MCL 257-674, parking, blocking a private drive, blocking an approach, blocking a sidewalk, and within 20 feet of a fire hydrant. That's what they were doing, while giving the same type of ticket, which is a CI called a civil infraction. He's committing 3 to 4 civil infractions while he's given 1. That's what the state's attorney one day will make on them officers if they take that case, because they got all the evidence. And they think that's not going to happen. Watch. I got the ADA backing me up because they know I'm not a threat. Look, guys, for those of you that are just coming into my stream, I'm a one-armed man, got the back of my head blown out. I'm about 400 pounds. I could probably move maybe a quarter of a mile an hour for maybe a block and a half, and I'm done. Right? So what threat do I pose to these bitches? None. None. That was him exploiting his supremacy. That's all that is. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go out here in the street. I'm going to go around because I like to get the picture all around. We have a First Amendment here. The way he come at me, he came at me all wrong. That was just stupid. Get another view on this. I might sell this to Channel 2 or Channel 4 later on. It's about time I start sending them to those two as well. Yeah, let there be light for sure. I'm not worried about it. If you guys seen over there where the car come up on the curb in that driveway you're looking at, and I guess that's where they got hit because you see the hat right there, and then they went over, and then they headed south to E-course, and I don't know which way they went. Hopefully they catch them. And I'm still telling you, don't hate cops because you see that one tyrant bitch acting like a bitch. Not all of them are like that. See, what it is I recording him trying to excel. See, that's how they try to excel, is by tickets and harassing the middle class instead of actually doing their damn job. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Happy Fuck the Police Day. Wolverine said so. I'm in front of 6837 on a sidewalk. As you see, I was standing on a sidewalk when I was approached with no tape, and I will put that complaint and I will win this. My attorney done told me all I got to do is get his insurance company and send it to his bond, and they will pay out because they got arbitrators. And once they see him violate his code of conduct and his oath, and I submit the standards for seizing a crime scene, is the yellow tape. I'm suing his bond. I'm gonna go ahead and do that because that'll be an admission of guilt. Then I'll put him in I'll do a 1983 on him later. Borg's got 19 investigations on him right now, active, that they know of lying, and he'll be on the Brady list by the end of the year, or probably by the middle of next year. He'll be on the Brady list because he lies too much. These cops, man, they got to stop lying and do their damn job. Quit getting all butthurt over dumb shit. See, that was called a retaliation, y'all. What he did, that was called retaliation. You don't see the rest of them acting like that. You seen that one cop said, "Have a good night, Adam." You know, just for you bootlickers that see this in court, you know, and you guys are just going to lick the boot of a tyrant because you love cops. That's just how you are. Well, you cannot and will not be able to get away with that once you see the facts in constitutional law. These people are not legislators. We have legislators in Michigan that make these laws that tame these wild animals when they act like that. Because that's what they are. He's a wild animal, man. And you know what we do to wild animals, right? Yeah. What's understood don't need to be explained. Look at this. Check it out, guys. Look. There's the lien law. He left it open. There's another complaint right there. That's evidence. Which vehicle is it? It's 21111. Put up that tape, Tyrant. Put that tape up. 2110. Put that tape up, Lane. That's prior restraint. See that? When you point that at my camera, that's called prior restraint. Everybody on this block is a witness. I will be taking every one of these people's depositions later on in the future. You're committing a crime, officer, because you're a tyrant. Keep showing it. It's that tyrant right there. Tyrant, y'all seeing this? This is your police. I am the real press. I am a journalist collecting content for a story. That's prior restraint. That shows you the tyranny. They're tyrants, man. That's tyranny, guys. Remember, we pay them. They don't pay us. We pay them. See, they're bullies, too. He's a bully, man. This cop is a bully. Just like he was over there when I was recording him, messing with the other people that he pulls over every day. All pulled up. Now, see that? See that? I'm glad he's doing this. I'm glad he's doing this. It's showing the whole neighborhood. You guys Google prior restraint. Google it. It's against the law. It's called the Bain Act. In California, here in out of the states, it's called prior restraint. He has nothing to lose. That's how he feels. He has nothing to lose. He has nothing to lose. Everything to gain. Because everybody knows he's a tyrant. Everybody knows he's a tyrant. You better hope I don't go to the doctor tomorrow and have something wrong with my eyes. That is the same thing as him coming and taking my camera and throwing it on the ground. Same thing. There's already case law on it. Yeah, y'all, 287-6611. Call them and redress them nicely and let them know that they have a tyrant on shift that is committing prior restraint. This is why we record them, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we do it. He's purposely provoking me to wrath. As you see, look down. I put my light down there. See that? It's down. He's following me like a little child. Because that's what he is. He's a little child. A little bitch boy. See you, bitch boy. Have a good day, sir. Happy fuck the police. Happy fuck the police day, tyrant. Yeah, his commanders called him off. Those phone calls are helping. See, that's what happens when you get rid of these tyrants. Now we might be able to actually get some footage with some real police work and show the community why we need our police officers. The ones that actually want to do their job and not worry about everything else that comes along with this shit. Because there ain't nobody stopping them from doing their jobs.
Sir, I'm interviewing the victim.
I understand. Oh, he's a victim? Is he a victim?
Yes.
All right. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, I stopped recording that way, and they went over there and hit anyway, so I might as well record them. That's why if you guys put up crime tape, you guys can get the privacy you need. You don't have to be lazy about this. Just follow the law. I mean, we buy it for a reason. You guys get it in like rolls of 1,000 feet or 5,000 feet in some cases. I know airport police do. Smash that like button, yo. As you see, they still don't got no tape up. Right? So they really don't. The rest of the cops ain't really giving a damn about the crime scene because, the crime has already happened and gone. The only thing there is to do is to catch the motherfucker that did this and hold him accountable. And by the way, I'm not anti-cop. I'm just anti-bad cop. And when they act like that, this is why we record them. I heard one of their neighbors say, I hear you. So I just assume everybody's a bootlicker until they're not. Can't be friendly with none of them until they actually approach and say, yeah. See, he's minding his own business. He's about his business. Why couldn't that other pig do that? I guess because he's a pignoramus. That's what pignoramuses do. You guys go rewind and look how stupid he acted. Look how stupid he was. It was just fully ridiculous. You guys know I don't record victims. I never have. And I can because, everything is open to plain view doctrine and there's no privacy to public. There's no privacy in public. We all know that. That's what the press does. We get the story. Whether you like it or not. Trust me, this is a public interest. I have thousands and thousands of subscribers that say so. You don't have it on the ground? Look at that. I'm not even putting it in their face because I'm a nice guy. So that yard right there where I could not see, y'all see it? Somebody did run up on it and it looked like somebody did get hit. And you guys seen the hat that was in the driveway. So this is the way you guys like your policing? You like them to yell at handicapped people that are protected by the ADA that have a journalist license for real? I mean, this time he's dead nuts to mine. I mean, according to their system, guys, You know, they don't like the Constitution for some reason. So I atoned to their policies and joined the German Daily News, and I am now an affiliate of the press corps. Called the United States Press Corps. They all know this. In their world, I'm legitimate. In our world, we've been legitimate because the First Amendment says so. As far as collecting evidence, nobody picked up that hat.
We picked up that what?
There was a hat in your driveway. I think it's underneath that car. When whoever it was that come over the grass and hit the person, when I pulled up, I had a pig come and try to tell me where to stand, where they're supposed to put crime team up.
Yeah.
I'm legitimate, bro. And for them to act the way they did, that's not what we hire them to do, sir. I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're a citizen around here. You don't want that type of officers. The rest of them, they're behaving themselves. That's why they didn't back him up at all, because they knew he was wrong. You guys go back and look at his name and get his body cam. We'll get his body cam.